Hi everyone, greetings from National Skills Network. The story which we are going to present to you today is quite different. This is about students who have got the NCVT certification, that is they have done an ITI level course from NTTF, and it is a part of the initiative from NTTF, one of the pioneering institutions, as we know, in technical training, who have been running this program for more than 3 decades now. And since they are reaching a milestone this year, on the occasion of this milestone, to celebrate the occasion, we are going to have a chat with Miss Vani HS, who has been leading this initiative for a very long time and also looking into the training needs of these students. So let's get started by asking her more about the program and what have been, some of the highlights of the program.
Good morning, ma'am. My name is Vani. I have completed my diploma in electronics. I joined at NTTF in 1998 April. So I joined to a department called NCVT, National Council for Vocational Training. This is a 2 years ITI program which is given for physically disabled students as a social cause. So this DGT is a awarding body for NCVT, National Council for Vocational and Education and Training. And this is affiliated with Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. This is a 2-year program. Duration is 2 years. And the prerequisite for this is 10th pass. And we select the students from various parts of Karnataka and even other states also. So we are giving education on ITI in the trade of electronics mechanic. This is affiliated to DGT, Directorate General of Training. And after completion of training, they will go for one exam called All India Trade Test. After finishing the exams, they get national trade certificates from Delhi.
So this is like a typical ITI course, but it is targeted at these special children. So how do you make it holistic? Because these students might have some special requirements and special needs. So how do you take care of that?
Yes, ma'am. When I joined that NTTF in 1998, we used to have only disabled students like orthophysically, mainly locomotor disability, dwarf, hunchback, and different categories, single vision like that. We used to have only 1 or 2 hearing impaired students, and they used to follow our lip movements. But year by year, in I think 2013 onwards, we were not getting students because of polio eradication. Then our management thought, why can't we help these type of category students? So then we went for hearing impaired students, and from 2018 onwards, we have a maximum batch of students. 95% are hearing impaired students, ma'am.
What is like, how do you decide on what is the most suitable way to teach them? How can the curriculum and the syllabus and the practical especially, is there a special methodology you adopt?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, we used to speak and teach for the normal students, but after 2018, we also started learning sign language, and now management has given some training for us in the sign language. We used to show more videos to them, and we show them charts, videos, and even we write it on in the board like Kannada. We translate it in English, and again we make them to understand in sign language. And we are learning from them only. Like sign language, we are learning from them, and we are again repeating it back to the students. We are following Indian Sign Language, but so many students doesn't know sign language itself. Simply they brought up like that only, and they have completed their 10th and they have come to ITI. So this is also one challenge for us. And one more thing is English is exempted till 10th for them. So when they come to ITI, we have to teach them ABCD, and we have to teach them how to write ABCD or how to learn ABCD. Then we will start with our regular theory classes.
the job or the work they do, the kind of placement they do. So Vani, today when we see the industry, in many industries, as a part of their diversity and inclusion programs, there is recruitment for students with special abilities, right? I mean, these people who can go there, as you said, apprentices, or even take up job roles.
Yeah.
So how does this connect happen when they go to the industry? Are they given jobs where they can manage with sign language? How is the
Actually,
situation?
before and all, they were speaking students, so they used to get the job in BHL, BEL, HAL, and all government sectors, and even they are placed in a different private organizations also. Some students have become entrepreneurs, and some have started their own small industries, and some have gone to the different education level they used to do. But when we started taking up these particularly hearing impaired students in 2018 batch, because of our NTTF tie-up, Tata Electronics took all the students to their industry. So all our 24 students joined to the Tata Electronics Private Limited Hosur, and we got very good feedback from them also. They are doing very nicely, ma'am. For induction program or for the any help, I used to go and I used to stay with them for 2 days or 3 days. Starting period, I used to go. But after that, they are comfortable with their work, ma'am, and they are also happy, and students are also very happy.
So let me ask you, you have already told us a bit about it. What has been the overall impact of the program in terms of how do the parents see it? How does the industry see it? And how do you feel, as somebody who's leading the whole initiative?
One girl who is using two clutches, she is working in GE thermometrics, and she is earning 1 lakh per month now.
Wow.
Yes. So yeah, I am very happy for that. So many girls and boys are there like that. But hearing impaired students, one batch I said they went to Tata Electronics. Last year I could place them in Volvo Trucks Division Hoskote, and TVS Motors Hosur, and Tata Power Solar Bangalore. So first we will be having challenge, ma'am. Same they'll ask so many questions like how we will communicate with them. So I make them like I will request them to give a chance to these students first. Then they can see their work and they can be made permanent. Or else they will also have thousand questions how they will manage in the job, because they cannot hear and they cannot speak. So there will be more of problems in the industry. But still, when the Volvo students are joined in truck division, they are doing on the assembly part, and this chassis assembly, engine assembly, different assembly they are working, but they are very happy with the work, and even staffs are giving good feedback that more than normal staff, they are doing very nice work, ma'am.
And I'm sure their family members, their parents are also happy.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Their,
Telling about that only. So many parents will call me and they will ask me to correct these students. Ma'am, they are not listening to me. Please ask him to do like this, do like that. So they are very good children, ma'am. Actually, very good kids. But we should have, ma'am, we should have more patience, and we should show love towards them. This
yeah.
is very much required, because if he shows very much angriness, really they will not listen. But wherever it is required, we should. But when we teach them in a proper way, really they become a good citizen. Some families, they have three deaf in same family. Like a mother is deaf, uh, sister is deaf, and even the student is deaf. Only the father speaks, and father is a coolie. He go for daily wages. So the problem is he could speak from birth, but they could not afford for the hearing aid. So they did not observe that, and he came to ITA. When we observed, he is a very good boy and he is a first rank holder for last year. So then our management, some of our staffs donating him hearing aid to him, and he is so happy for that. And so that if he practice that speech and speech therapy, in future he can even speak a little.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
so nice. Probably it will happen, right? So it's very nice to hear that the students are supported, in terms of placements, and the industry, as I said, is welcoming them these days, especially as a part of the diversity and inclusion. But I would also like to know how else has the industry come forward to support these programs? Was it a part of their CSR, or what are the key, important industries or companies that came forward?
Actually, from 1991 onwards, NTTF itself supporting for these students, like they are giving free training and free education, everything it was free, but they were day scholars, more of day scholars. But after 2012, as I said, because of polio eradication, we were not getting students, and even from different parts of Karnataka, we were not getting students because they were not affordable to stay outside. This is also one main problem. And then from 2018 onwards, Cognizant joined their hands with NTTF, and they are supporting our students completely with a free accommodation, everything. So now students, and their main intention is also to support is to make all the students placed, to get them placed and to become, to make them independent in their life, ma'am. So Cognizant is supporting from past 5 years, and students are also very happy. Till now, 612 students have passed out from NTTF. Almost 95% were physically challenged, and now we are selecting 2 or 3 normal students, because to support these students, it's an idea that we have found out is when we send them for placement, so the people will ask how to communicate with them. So I am making these students to learn sign language so that this person can help in the industry to take more of students.
Yeah, so listening to you and all that you told us now, it's your story which is equally inspiring and motivating, I think, for all of us.
Ma'am,
The
actually, I
kind
would
of
like to thank my management for giving me this opportunity. Why means so many people around me, they have told like why you are there, why you are from past so many years. I don't know, ma'am. I am connected with them, and I am blessed to work with those students.
Okay. So are there girls also in this program?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, like as per DGT norms, we should take at least some 30% of girls. Sometimes some batches we did not have girls also, but from last years I'm having more girls. Last batch was 11 girls, and this batch I'm having 17 girls, ma'am, out of 48 students.
The way you have taken it forward, and the way you have dedicatedly, put yourself trying to understand, empathize, and serve their needs by going deeper into the kind of socioeconomic backgrounds they come in, these challenges, because I think having you for the institution, for NTTF, and for the students also means a lot. So thank you so much, Vani, for sharing this entire journey of yours and also telling us about the program. As I said, the way you have handled everything and you are going to handle in future itself is an inspiring story. So thank you once again.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
I'm Sudarshan, Deputy Managing Director of NTTF. Today's world, you see industry talk about diversity, inclusion, and supporting differently abled people. In 1986 itself, NTTF started focusing on specially able people with a training program specifically tailor-made for specially able people. And in 1992, we started a 2-year ITI program for differently able people, and thus supporting a lot of young youth who has difficulties in their livelihood. In 1998, we got the President's Award for contributing to the differently able people and making their life better every year. Very proud that we are contributing to this community for last 3 decades, and we are making their lives better. And these students have a special ability, and they are not hesitant to go anywhere and work and contribute. And we have received very good feedback from the employer about their productivity and the work, and they are also progressing very well. Thank you very much.